The man rolled down the car window and reached his hand out to feel how deep the mud was. But as soon as he applied a bit of force, a huge amount of mud started pouring in like crazy. Terrified, he immediately rolled the window back up. But before he could even calm down, the sunroof suddenly formed a crack. This made the man panic instantly. He quickly grabbed some clear tape trying to patch the crack, but under the pressure of the heavy mud, the tape did basically nothing. Seeing the crack getting bigger, the man grabbed his steering wheel lock. He wedged it across both sides of the sunroof. That finally stopped the glass from collapsing for the moment. But after all this struggling, the man was already exhausted. But right at that moment, he suddenly noticed water seeping down through the sunroof. Seeing this, he immediately opened his mouth and started drinking it greedily. After confirming it was clean and safe, he quickly took a bank card out of his wallet. He folded it into a funnel shape, then stuck it into the opening of a water bottle. He carefully positioned it under the leaking spot on the sunroof. This way, all the water flowed into the bottle. Although the water issue was solved, the man didn't dare to rest. He wanted to see how deep he was actually buried, so he found an iron rod. He drilled a small hole in the bottle cap, then tied a rope to it, then fixed it to the top of the steel pipe. After that, he pushed it upward through the sunroof. But unexpectedly, after one rod went up, it still didn't reach the surface. He had no choice, so he taped two steel pipes together and kept pushing upward. But unfortunately, this time the resistance was much stronger. No matter how hard he pushed, the rod wouldn't move at all. Seeing this, he grabbed a car jack from the trunk. With the jack's help, things went a lot more smoothly. But just when he thought he finally had hope, he realized the jack had reached its maximum height. Yet the pipe still wasn't long enough. He had no choice, so he had to go in himself. He braced the rod with his shoulder and pushed with all his strength. Then he looked upward with anticipation. Unexpectedly, the rod really did break through to the outside. This made him incredibly excited. Even though it was just a small patch of sky, the feeling brought him joy instantly, so he took several deep breaths of fresh air. Then he began shouting for help, but even after yelling for hours, no one responded. He had no other choice, so he lit the newspaper he had in his hand. He tried to use the smoke to get someone's attention. However, because of this action, he almost lost his life.